trying something a little new this week. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of hanging out and chatting with the ether today for a little while because, yeah, I have just felt like a pile of garbage for like, gosh, I guess 2 weeks now. Um, Pretty sure it's just nerves, it's not the pox, whichever one, And I have a couple of different ideas for videos that I am working on at the moment. One of them is somebody that I referred to a few weeks on Twitter, like, oh, please be a boy in a dress, please be a boy in a dress, peak 2022. And no, sad to say, he is not just a boy in a dress. Of course. Because how could he, who is these days? How blasé is that? How passé would that be? I guess. I don't know. This is, a person's already had 3 different separate, vocational paths already. And they look like they're about 17. So, obviously. Is anybody chatting? Maybe live chat. Yeah, there we go. Remember to live chat. No kidding. How do I do this? All chats are visible. Oh, hey, Leslie. There, I can see them. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better today. I got my ginger ale here and my Gas X and, hey, VF555. Oh, I'm so happy some people showed up. That's why I'm really doing this, is because I've been missing some of you ladies. Oh my gosh, I've been missing the interaction. Hi, Lita. Lida? Is it Lita or Lida? um, so yeah, I'm working on I got an idea about for a video that I'm working on this character. I was talking about him. Yeah, turfs. Heck yeah. I was talking about him on Twitter because, oh, hi, Dwight. Hi. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out and chit-chatting today because I have felt like a pile of dirt for like 2 weeks. Lita. Okay, cool. I'm just a stickler for stuff like that. I like to be able to pronounce things correctly. Names of people and places, especially, I know that everybody likes to have their name pronounced correctly. I do, but mine's a gimme. Um, yeah. My name is Sarah, in case anybody doesn't know that. Which is like one of the oldest names in all of Christendom. So like everyone has some idea of how to pronounce my name. Anyways, so yeah, we couldn't just have a boy in a dress. I was talking about him on Twitter. Gosh, I don't know. Isn't it fun how your memory just completely, Shara? Yeah, right. Oh, actually, no joke. I one time received a debit card with the H in the middle and the R at the end. Which, come to find out many years later, is actually like an Arabic man's name. But, again, my name is one of the oldest names in, like, hello, in English, Anglophone, like, this is the middle of the United States. Which one is more likely? Sarah or Sahar? I ask you. I don't know. And so the other thing oh my goodness, I was talking with I have a web developer who I work with who's actually a friend of mine. I want to call him an old friend of mine because I've known him almost as long as I lived here. Uh-oh. I missed a good question. Somebody said something good and it disappeared. I gotta watch this stuff. Who are you putting on blast? Whose greatest fan are you? I want to know. I want to know this person. I bet they're awesome. Like, there's so many good people who have even started some tiny little channels, aren't there? I mean, I assume y'all aren't talking about me, because that'd be weird. But, like, Karen's and Leslie. Yes, Karen. Oh, my goodness. She came back with just full force. I think right about the time I dropped off the face of the planet, right? Like, a couple of weeks ago. The bestest of the best. I wish I could do what she does, where she just gets like, but you know, Karen has all that experience being a teacher and being in front of a classroom. I think is what it is. She can just get in front of the camera and bah, you know, it's there, it's right there. You know, I'm not that way. I do not have whatever 30 years teaching experience or whatever it is that she has. So, you know, this all are getting me unfiltered today, which is really nowhere near as interesting as it sounds. I just, when I do edit the videos, if you go back and look at the old ones, I just take out all of the random asides and the ums and the me looking off into the distance, trying to figure out how I'm going to finish my sentence. Talking about their turf jams. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. I said when the boys started school, I was going to be in more playing at the Florida rally. Ooh. Okay. I think it was Pinwheel on Twitter was talking about people were actually like getting together. I will redo audio only for you. Hey, I'll redo audio for anybody, but I might charge you a little bit of money because I actually have a degree in that. I did something for King Critical a while back. I fixed one of his. Shara, are you going to any turf events? Well, see, there really aren't any around here. There was. That's fantastic. Yes. Represent. Oh, man. If I were not an entire day's drive from Florida. But, you know, that's the fun thing about actually being in the middle of the country. Tennessee is pretty much smack in the middle of the country. So if anything is happening anywhere, it is too far from me. It's great. Unless it's literally like in Knoxville. We need to create them then. Yes, I have pondered this. I am actually pretty sure that I'm dealing with like exhaustion right now is my problem. Like my digestive system just like, you know what? Fuck you. And decided to not work for like the last 2 weeks. And I got my period the other day. Not to do TMI, but so it's definitely not that, you know. But so it's frustrating because there was a group here that sort of flashed into existence, and there were several people in it I already knew because there's only so many people in this town. It's been very low key. I don't even know the location yet. Ooh. I can't wait to see pictures and footage, and oh my gosh, it's so cool that everybody is doing this. There have been a couple of speakers corners, right? There was one in Chicago and there was one in Philly. Love seeing that. Love to see it. Love to see it. The best. You know, I feel the rumblings in the distance. Perhaps it will get to me. It's got to get to me eventually, right? Sooner or later. As far as but when they struck down Roe, there was 10 of us. Hey, you know what? That's great. Because that's a group, isn't it? That's enough people to like shout things and hold up signs. Yeah. Oh. It's enough to, you know, to watch this Saturday. Hell yeah. Ooh. 10 people is enough to represent, to make some noise, to get noticed, isn't it? I think that's great. You know, you show up, you make some noise, you get noticed, who knows, maybe get your picture in the paper or something. All the turf jams. Hell yeah. Oh, that's going to be great. Get some people notice you. Who knows, maybe next time you have 15. 2 metalhead bodyguards. Oh, well, then you're set. Yeah, you can play whatever you want. Oh, that's great. That is great. Dude, in Florida has the metalheads, too. They do. I know. I went to school down there. Florida has the metalheads. Florida, we party and fight harder. Yeah. Yeah. Is it you northern, central, southern? I went to school in Orlando, which it should be hard. Yes, we do. I feel like I'm not seeing all the chats, even though I hit the live chat. Which I think is what Layla was telling me to do the other day. From the southern? Okay. I lived in Orlando for 18 months, and I don't think I met a single person from Orlando that entire time. Most are central now. Right, but they're not actually from there. Have a turf jam disco. Leslie. I don't know. I don't know. They mm, you got to be sort of careful, I think, what you do in downtown Orlando, because it can get dangerous down there. Yeah. Anyway, there was a group that popped up here after they struck down Roe, and I actually was looking for some events from them the other day, and I didn't see anything. Although, admittedly, I have been spacey for, again, at least a week now, so I could have missed it. But they're not Jayville, Jacksonville. Yes. But anyways, they were the pro-trans group that, like, I got some heat a couple of months ago because I was at a rally of theirs and I was just kind of live streaming that, and somebody got the bullhorn and was like, yeah, we support trans rights and blah 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 blah, and I was like, I don't necessarily agree with everything that this group, and they ended up making the name of the group something very gender neutral. What was it, like? Something along the lines of choice for all. And it's like, well, yes, Brighton should be epic. Ooh, yes, it was very annoying. Precisely. And, it was very upsetting, too, because a couple of these women were really, I assume, really passionate about these subjects, And I had a couple of them that were supposed to, maybe do an interview with me, and it just never, it fell through, because, I don't know, maybe they found out I'm an evil turf, or maybe just life happened. I don't know. Who knows? But it's the kind of thing where you get all excited for a second. I wish I was at that. And the lesbian strength. Yes, I sadly I'm married, shackled to this male person, and I have 2 sons to trying to debate anything. Oh, I just virtue signal? Yeah. Are you expecting counter protesters? I mean, if you don't even know where it's going to be yet, I guess they don't either. Right? So that's something. We actually had some people show up to the first one here after the Roe decision, but it was literally like 3 people from some church out of town. So, they were very underrepresented. I was surprised. People think of Tennessee as being deep red territory, but I got news for them. 13 sons, even though I'm birthing sons now. Ooh, dear. So that's the kind of thing you don't have a lot of, even less say in, right? I mean, than the ones that you have, like your own self. Yeah, that's heavy. It's not. To get them there at short notice, like drug dealers. Oh my God. Yeah, no, true. Leslie, I think that the anti-turf faction in your area has a lot more organization than they do around here. I really, really do. You got to remember orders of magnitude for one thing. I am literally a day's journey from Florida right now. An entire day. I'm talking get up early in the morning and drive for 10 hours and maybe be there for dinner. Yeah, so it's just more difficult, I think, to mobilize. You can't just have the same group from one city all gather together and bus it to the next city. It's a matter of distance is just too great in some cases, and I feel you would treat. I'm sorry, you're not suggesting I should come to your rally, because that would be the coolest thing ever. Like carpooling. Ooh, yeah. Oh gosh, that sounds amazeballs. I'm just gonna have to organize something around here, I guess is what it is. Cause like here's the thing, somebody has to pick my kid up at 3:30. You'll buy dinner. Oh my goodness. If I could have everybody up here, hell, I'd make my husband make dinner. He's a good cook. Shoot. have fresh cooked, whatever y'all want. We'll take a vote. He has some kind of olfactory thing where he can't taste hardly anything anyway, so it doesn't matter to him. um, Because I have to be here like every day. Are you planning on going to Brighton then? Ooh. When is Brighton? Is that this weekend? It's Wednesday, right? So could be. Going to Brighton. It's a 6-hour drive, and leg is still not right. Ooh. Is it your driving leg? I mean, not that I'm, you should tough it out. No. I'm just curious, I guess, making conversation, because that's why we're all here, Ooh, here comes the mailman. Y'all. Oh, wow. I don't know if you can see my messages coming through. I hope not. Y'all British folks want to see the most adorable thing you've ever seen. Look at this little truck. Can you see it up there? Look at this little white truck with the eagle painted on it. Look at that. Oh, come on. That little truck is probably as old as I am. No joke. Speaker for your rally. Ooh, a portable speaker. That's a really good idea. Oh, here he comes. Look at that cute little truck. Look at that. They have them drive those all up and down the hills in the countryside. These little trucks that are, again, probably as old as me. Screaming pain. Can't walk. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's no good. It's definitely inflamed, I would guess. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I took care of my grandma, and then I took care of my mom. Oh, yes, sidewalk chalk. Man, V, you're full of good ideas. It's almost like you've done this before or something. Y'all want to go get the mail with me? I'll wander down the driveway and get the mail. Huh? It's a lovely day. You take care of your grandmother? Yeah. Crazy said Brighton, I think. Doctor said he used to run drag king shows. One of my best friends, I think, still does those. Well, she used to be my best friend. Time. She lives in Ohio, so it's hard to keep up with people. Where in Ohio? Cleveland. That's where I spent most of my life. They're transphobic now. Drag king show? Yeah, probably. But my friend is also a very, very lesbian person, so I would wager that if I had the opportunity to ask her, she would have a lot to say in agreements with most of what we're talking about. Ooh. Here comes the kitty. Maybe we'll get to meet the kitty. Everything is transphobic. Yes! Oh my goodness. Like, I should finally write that song. Ella and I were talking like a million years ago about like everything is awesome. Everything's transphobic. Yeah. I don't even know the melody because I don't think I've ever actually sat through that movie. I don't get to do that. I haven't actually, I have to work to sit through an entire movie. And part of it is me. Killed my scene because there are no lesbians. Yeah, no kidding, right? Right, and like I was in the middle of like trying to write it and everything, and I just thought I gave up for reasons. I don't know. I have like hang-ups around my guitar. It's a very long story. I mean, not really, I guess, because I've told everybody pretty much everything about my weird past life as like a man inside, and in that life I was a musician. So now having to trying to pick up the guitar, gives me like Some weird vibes. Make a turf jam. Yes, no, I should. I have the skills, like legit. I wrote more songs than I care to think about right now, and went to Full Sail. Actually, I have an associate's in audio tech from Full Sail University in Orlando. Going to get a coffee. Oh, okay. Going through the mail, flipping through the envelopes, expunge the weird feelings. You know, that's actually my personal sort of go-to method for like, can't play and sing at the same time. Oh, hey, you know what? Every band needs more than one guitar player, don't they? Um, no, but like my personal sort of MO for like, and this started, gosh, a long time ago. Back when my first serious boyfriend broke up with me when I was, in college. I was like 19, and we had shared all of this music, all of this wonderful music that I loved so much, and I had shared this with him because we had gotten together when we were like 15, and we had basically grown up together. So when he dumped me, I couldn't listen to most of my favorite songs anymore, and I decided, fuck that. He's not going to take that stuff from me. So I made, I went to the effort of going and finding some new shit, and kind of weaved the old shit in with the new shit. Hey, Ella! How you doing, girl? Oh my goodness, here comes the van. Here comes drama, y'all. Oh, nobody knows that I'm like live. They don't know. This is my stepdaughters. Who do not know that I'm currently live on YouTube, so. Oh, okay, bye. Dang. Well, maybe not. Hello. Ooh. Sparks. Y'all wanna know what that's about? Some family bullshit drama. Family drama bullshit, whatever. Y'all wanna know what that's about? I do that all the time. I love God. It breaks my heart. Yeah. Yes. There are a lot of things in life that will be more steadfast than people, sadly. Whether they're good for you or not. So, I guess I might as well tell you because I think this is pretty fucking funny. Um, let's see. 16 has your cat too. I should just read the chat. You guys are having a cool conversation, and it's got to be more interesting than what's going on around here, really. But, full disclosure, I just don't really have a whole lot of friends, like, on the daily level, I have several old friends who were good friends 10 years ago. You can just get high and rant on. Girl, not on camera. I have to put the camera down. But so, I don't want to necessarily go off. We all need more turf friends. Heck yes. Heck yes. Oh my goodness. Ella, I'm so glad you're here. That's so, I haven't seen you around a whole lot. How are you? Anyway, so yeah, 16 has a sort of a split school schedule where she spends half the day at the high school and half the day at the community college. Theoretically, she's been doing a lot of laying in bed. I'm not really sure what that's about because mother-in-law has long since stepped in between us and does not let me parent that child. So, I focus on the others. Is he pissing off Troons? Yeah, probably. Well, anyway, so I guess they're on some sort of adjusted schedule at the high school today because I get these texts at like 10:30. Hey, I need to be picked up at 11. Hey, is grandma awake? Hey, nobody else is answering their phone. Hey, 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 because I'm the last ditch. I'm the last resort. Okay, because I'm the evil stepmother. And she laid the whole situation out for me. And I was waiting for her to ask for my help. And she never did. And I feel like it would be doing her a disservice to solve the problem for her. A tough but cool job being stepmom, huh? Well, it is what it is, and I don't know. I feel like I haven't done as well as I might have. But anyway, I was just kind of laughing about not an evil one. No, I mean, I feel like evil is something you do on purpose. Everything's transphobic. Right, we were going to write that, remember? We should do that. You'll sing it? Ooh, cool. I'll do backup. Because I got to write like some harmonies for the chorus or something. I don't know if it actually has them, but I'm a stickler for things like that. I love that shit. Sorry. It's going to be overproduced because, oh my God, did I mention I have an audio degree and I haven't used it in like a decade? We got to do it. We got to do it. And you know what? I actually have like better recording abilities than I did even a few months ago. I figured some shit out. Yeah, we do. We need to do that song. That'd be fucking hilarious. My son wants to be a drummer. Maybe we'll get him some drums for Christmas. More to play at this rally. Ooh, shoot. That's this weekend? That's a tight deadline. Ooh, I mean, I could probably get it written in that time. I don't know if we could get it recorded in that time. I guess it wouldn't matter. You could probably perform it just off, like, tab and stuff, right? Saturday. Yeah. I could get it written. I mean, and you read, okay. And you read chords, right? I can like write A, E, F, or whatever on it, and you can, okay. You got your own to sing? That's awesome. One of these days we are going to put out a greatest hits album. It's going to be the bomb. Yeah, and I just karaoke. Oh, okay. Wing it. Yeah, yeah. Man, I got a problem with karaoke. A bunch of that shit is in the wrong key. And that messes with me. That's creative. I wouldn't have thought of that. A few shots first, right? Can't write music or lyrics. I can only sing. Hey, everybody has something to contribute. And I oh, good. My shoe is coming apart, and I'm trying to open my glue, and it doesn't want to cooperate with me. Ow. Okay, so I've been given a homework assignment. Okay. I have to go and learn that song. Because everybody knows that song but me. That's the trouble. That's the trouble, really. That was what slowed me down in the first place, because I had to go and learn the song in the first place, because if you're going to write a parody of something, you have to know it, right? I mean, Weird Al clearly has an encyclopedic mental, catalog of, like, everything. Okay, so speakers at this rally. That's awesome. Okay, so Ella, can you send me an email? Because I don't think I'm getting all the details. Wow. Look at this. That damn thing just broke right the fuck off. Oh, that's the old one anyway. Okay. Leslie, Karen, Vanessa, Menno. Ooh. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Oh, my goodness. But, like, yeah, Ella, can you send me, like, an email? Like, I feel like you guys have, like, are talking about, I'm missing something in the chat here. I can totally throw out some lyrics for y'all. Like, that's not even a problem. Oh. And, you know, we got a lot more material to work with after the last couple of years than we did even before. No, it's slow. The chat is slow. I feel strange just sort of sitting here and staring into the camera, waiting for y'all to continue speaking, because I don't. New turfs, more music. Ooh, yes. Isn't it interesting how a lot of us have, like, that impulse? The only one carrying it. I do, though. I think it's really interesting how a lot of us have that impulse to sort of write songs. You all need to chat. Yeah, hey, I mean, it says there's 7 people in here, so, you know. Talking to yourself. Hey, Jamie. Message me on Signal. That works. Well, you're talking to me. I'm here. I'm always here. I'm totally here, you know. And as far as, like, the teenage drama, right? I was just waiting for her to ask me to come and get her. I was literally there with the phone in my hand, kind of. Florida feminist group. Nice. And I don't know how this fits into any kind of feminist thing. I just, you know, communication has really been difficult with that child for a long time. And like I say, her grandmother has a habit of getting in between us because apparently the child needs protected from me. She needs a mediator because I'm so scary. Loud, maybe. Scary. That's just chat time. What up, Jamie? Yes. Brittany has an amazing voice. Ooh, does she? I bet she does. I bet she does. You know how you can just kind of tell from the way somebody talks that they can sing, if that makes sense? No, I haven't heard her sing either, but I would bet that it's nice. Probably a really nice mezzo. Yeah. Oh dear. People had a falling out. Oh no. Won against the school board? Ooh, what did they win? Did they for like bathrooms or something? Oh. Caught up finally. Yeah, and you know, I really don't I'm not interested in, like, drama. I only have any interest in knowing anything that happened between people so that I don't step on anybody's toes. This is going to sound corny, but I try to get along with everybody, especially in this community where, man, cohesion is all we have. Unity is all we have. And somebody, I had silly lesbians on, especially when that lesbian is me. Well, yeah. And he's a school program speaking up for his kid. Oh, poor doggy. Yeah, ours could probably use to go out too. Made a video response to. Such a lunatic. Wait, the dad who got thrown out of the school board meeting? I am the confused. No, you're saying something interesting. I'm just trying to catch up, you know, myself. It sounds like there's something that was already going on. What? Me being out of the loop on something? Never. Dylan Mulvaney commented on something. Wait. Dylan Mulvaney. Is it that skinny comedian guy? Or am I thinking of someone else? I feel like that's a different Mulvaney. And this would not be the first time that I mistook two people with similar names. Glad you're going after him. Who is this person? No, that's true. Yeah, if anybody knows anything about any of this stuff, I am all eyeballs, I guess, rather than ears. Because, again, I bring y'all the choicest, freshest analysis that I can, but I'm not necessarily up on all the goss. It's these creeps in Florida. yeah, I'm laughing in their faces. That is one of the things about, I was saying that people think of Tennessee as being in deep red, and it really isn't. But on the other hand, I do feel pretty safe from, reprisal for my turfness. Because his super fake Disney groomer smile, Dylan Mulvaney. Like y'all, is this is the comedic Keffels is a troon that was swatted by Kiwi Farms users. He managed to get them blown off the internet. Wow! Holy shit! Substack, I wish I had the link on me. Holy shit. One person made that happen? That's almost beggars belief. That's insane. I mean, it depends on who that one person is. But I guess we don't really know who they are. Whew. Look at my Superman curl here. Okay. That does make a little more sense. Of course, brought in the cavalry, right? Of course. Yeah, you and me both, Jamie. I'm not necessarily up on all the goss, like I'm saying. And I'm just happy sometimes when I can, jump on, a topic and actually have something to say. And as far as Kiwi Farms, I mean, aside from... Probably. I'm sure that the person was well known to, but well known as in online, or well known as in does anyone actually know who this person is? I love how they're all like, oh no, well known among other creeps. Right, yeah. Well, that's the dream, right? It's to be well known in your community. On Twitch streamer, lots of followers on Twitter. Okay, but on Twitch you have to show your face or something, right? You have to be on camera on Twitch. Reporting about it from the Hills Rising and on Breaking Point. See, I saw a little bit of that. People know who it is. Hey, Jamie. Okay, I don't even know what to say. That's nuts. I don't have a whole lot to say on the Kiwi Farms thing because I don't really frequent there. I know that Jonquil Jones the other day was saying that everyone goes there and then they lie about it. But I've literally been there twice because I noticed that someone came to my blog from there. And I was like, wait, what? And I still never did figure out why. Right, people go there for different reasons. Like, not like judging it. I don't go there because I don't not go there because I hate it. I just don't have, like, I can barely keep up with Twitter and YouTube. Like, shoot. Like, I need another social network. I don't even Facebook. Like, seriously. Y'all go look me up on Facebook and see how much I post. I'll leave in there because my friend sent me the link of my own thread, right? See, and that was what I assumed. I assumed I must have a thread. And I was just dying to see what that was. I never did find it, is all. They lie about us on that. No, of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that I really would think about it is just they should not take it down. Like, what? That's not a good sign for anyone. That's not a good sign for anyone. Okay, and they want to talk about, from say I harassed teen Aidens to be on those things. Yeah, pretty much. Teen Aidens. Is that like trans boys? Girls who think they're boys? Because they showed them surgery photos. Oh, yeah, well, they wouldn't like that. Yeah, no, I don't think they need to be taken off. I don't think that's a good sign for anybody. And people talk about how these are private companies and they can, regulate themselves however they want. Right, but yeah, I say I sexually harassed them. No teens for me. Well, no, obviously. I mean, I am not sitting here going, like maybe you did sexually harass them. I'm saying that legally, my understanding of it is that it's sexual harassment actually has a pretty broad definition. There's a surf section. Yeah, probably. No, and I'm personally, I see where you're going with that. I think awful, but certain threads can be useful, right? And like it's like cockroaches. Okay, so you smash a couple, and then the rest of them just run for the shadows. Like they're still out there. We just don't know where they are now. Yay. Yeah, yeah. No, and it's you're trying to get through to them, and it is a brutal thing. These guys want to take down over it at Mumsnet. Right. See, of course they do. Of course they do. I really... Yeah, it's funny. I almost never hear anybody talk about over it, but Mumsnet definitely, I'm sure, is in their crosshairs. Mumsnet's been in their crosshairs for a long time. Because, well, mums know what the fuck is up, don't they? Don't we? Yes. When you've actually had to, well, I don't know about have to, but when you have gone through the process of mum is to be erased, right. Exactly. But so when you've actually gone through the process of, using your body to create another person, it kind of really hits home how no man will ever do that and what a big fucking deal that is. Oh. Seriously though, y'all, like Dylan Mulvaney, who is that? How many views now? 20 minutes. 20 million? Oh. Is this that comedian? Like, for real? Like, no way. I feel like that guy's name is John or something. I'm so apparently bad with remembering who is whom. That's, I mean, hey, he said he's responding to one of ours, right? So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it will get us some exposure. I mean, all press is good press, right? Who is the Feast of Tampons? Check your wall. I don't think I can get out of here without, like, killing the feed, and I don't want to do that. I guess there's only 3 of y'all left. I guess Leslie went to take care of her dog, and I don't know. VF555. Oh, there you are. You're still here. Okay. It is that guy? Like the comedian guy? You were telling me. Yeah? It's probably me. Yep, I'm on my phone. Yeah. I don't need to go. Like I say, I had stencil done at least an hour, if not 2, to just hang. Because I've been neglecting all of this lately in favor of, you know, my gastrointestinal health. And I'm pretty sure it's just, I call it an attack of the nerve. It's a guy who pretends he's a woman. Okay. Like, I'm sure I will recognize this person. And I'm okay. Okay. So that's the person that, what's her face? Brittany was basically saying is an industry plant? Or sort of. I don't know. I enjoyed those 2 videos. And, homemade HRT. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Like, we've gone from bathtub hooch to freaking meth labs in the basement to homemade HRT. No, America, no. Just because you can does not mean you should. That's the one. Okay. He is a corporate plant. That's so weird. I don't know you, but I like your sunglasses. Stay healthy. Thank you, Lo-Fi. I like your handle. Takes it from the horses himself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, I knew that name sounded familiar. He's been on Ellen. Price is Right. That's a weird get, right? Like, that's a weird get. Like, The Price is Right? Like, who? I don't know. I suppose I'm not an expert in boosting one's media profile, but I feel like The Price is Right would be low on one's list on brand building. Excuse me. Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Hate Ellen for not standing up for us. You know, apparently we have some other reasons to dislike Ellen DeGeneres up in there. You know, apparently she's just not a very nice person. It is odd, but see, she's got hers, though. And that's what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. And boy, how did I hit a nerve with that whole has enough money and fame to do the right thing. But that's exactly why she won't. Okay? Because she has enough money and fame. She's perfectly comfortable. And nothing is going to touch her. That's the way that she feels about it anyway. She's just probably going to stay out of this fray altogether. Because, I mean, she probably feels that she did her time for the community back in the day when she came out on TV. All celebrities probably suck as a gift. Yeah, well, if power corrupts, then they're all like a bunch of corrupt assholes. Referring to this one spot on The Price is Right. Facebook post articles, memes against transgender. Well, she should pull a rolling, and but that's why she won't, and that's why JK is so. I mean, I don't know. I almost want to call her Joanne, like Contra did, just like that's her name. The way he was so sarcastic about it was just so ridiculous. But that's why her sticking to her guns the way that she has been so special and exciting and powerful. Because I mean, it would sure be cool. Still true, KJ. Still true, trans. Kelly? You talking about Kelly? Believes in true trans? Really? Loving how snarky she's got. Right? Yes! And thank goodness there's one. Thank goodness there's one. Right? It'd be really, really awesome. They see us rolling. And they them hating. What we riding? They ain't gonna catch us riding. It is. And it could be a decent little, like, now you got my brain kind of cranking here, but I'm only running on like 4 out of 6 cylinders today, so they see us rolling, they them hating, acting like they gonna catch us riding something. A Yaris. Kelly J is anti-true trans. See, I didn't know that for a fact, but I would have thought so, just because of what a hardliner she is. And, you know, she seems to be, regardless of whatever she calls herself, she seems to appreciate material reality and the immutable facts thereof. So. Right in Turfy. Yes, of course. Duh. Duh. All the way pro reality. See, I thought so. Jessica Yaris, like Jessica Yaniv. Boy, there's a weirdo we haven't heard about in a minute. Makes you wonder maybe what they're cooking up there. I don't know. Got themselves arrested, but I'm pretty sure that they did not, that did not stick. Right. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah. She did a couple of really good videos about it too. Ooh, awesome. Right off. It's rotted off. Is that what happened? Well, hey. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. Well, apparently I have to go in and clean out the sink. So, that's all right. I mean, I knew we weren't going to not be interrupted. That never happens. I don't get to do anything uninterrupted. Sometimes I do get an uninterrupted night's sleep these days, although that has been a long time coming. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to take you with me. We're just going to tootle on into the bathroom here. And I was trimming my hair, in all fairness. Boop, boop, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right, yeah. We're just hanging. Oops, I forgot to put a clean trash bag in the can. Whoopsie daisy. Let's tuck this in this little bag here. Oh, dogs need to be let in. See, I got all the lights on. I was cleaning in here. Don't look at this kitchen. It is a nightmare. This kitchen is a nightmare. Don't look at the kitchen. It's a nightmare. Come on, doggies. Come on. Yes. Yeah, there. Well, they were scratching to come back in. Okay. That's my man. He works out of our bedroom. Actually, not even gonna play. We got so lucky with the whole Ovid K thing because he not only did he not lose his job, but he was able to gotta eat. Bye. Heck yeah, we gotta make those things for Saturday. Anyway, so yeah, he was able to just transition to working from home. Not only did he get to keep his job, but he was able to work overtime the whole time. A nightmare in the kitchen, yeah. Oh my God, good luck. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all hang out here just 1 second. I'll be right back. Boop, boop. Take a look at the ceiling fan. Hang on. Sorry, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Ooh. Here comes the phone. My secret only you know. Okay, so we might as well get the rest of the crap out the sink, I guess. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I was listening to my jams earlier before I got on the camera because, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but I always have something playing in my ear. I'm listening to a YouTube video, or I'm listening to one of my ridiculously long Spotify playlists. Ooh, it's actually unlocked. Peace. See you later, honey. Enjoy your lunch. So, okay. So that guy, Dylan Mulvaney, did a response video to one of ours, and somebody said the name, and I didn't recognize the name. Who is this person that he responded to? If anyone is still around who knows. Because I guess V had to go have some food, and Ella, you're still here, right? You know things. Oh, I hope I didn't get any bugs in my coffee. No. Okay. What the fuck? Her name is... Right. Sixth Queen? I don't think I know that person. My goodness. Is there a new person that I haven't seen? America's slamming Liz Truss hard. TikTok was new? What? You're kidding me. She's here on YouTube, no doubt. I'm going to have to look that up. But like I say, if these people are actually interacting with some of our content, then that's just gonna... Good. Okay. Oh! You know what? I think I saw that in, fucking... Oh, they got her TikTok. I see. Not the whole thing. Okay. Damn, that was gonna be news. Yeah, no, I did. I saw the clip of that from Brittany's video. I don't know why I didn't think to go look that up. Ooh, geez, I just been slipping gears all over the place. That's what happens when you get 4 hours of sleep on the regular, you know? Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Still on Twitter. Okay, cool. You know, that's what this is, I think, the third time I've tried to say this, but as far as them being private companies who can, you know, regulate themselves as they wish, you know, they pay taxes, though. And our government is supposed to be looking out for us. That's supposed to be their job. So maybe they could try and regulate some of these, you know, corporations. Just a crazy thought there, you know, to try and bring them in line with our laws. Stressed out for her. Well, I mean, she lost her TikTok, so that's no good. Are they coming for her really hard? Like, do we need to go and kick some Twitter ass? Being a stunning and brave, but a parody of a parody is considered hate speech. Make it make sense. Yeah, you can't. You can't. It doesn't. The only thing they want to do is we need to go kick some Twitter ass. Okay. The only thing, the only way it makes sense is, quite frankly, they want to be able to do whatever they want without being judged. They go after her hard. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Well, then we need to show up for sure. You know, we should have like a phone tree or something. Like, not actually a phone tree, obviously, but some kind of a line where we can put out the call, you know, be like, Turban, assemble, you know. We should, like, perhaps some sort of official YouTube channel where somebody could just be like, her comments have been taken over by troons. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, that's going to be something to go and... I mean, you know, just like an official Turban YouTube channel where somebody could, like, post a quick live, be like, hey, such and such is happening on blah, everybody needs to go, yada, yada, you know, or a Twitter account or something. You know, the Turban Assemble Twitter. I don't know. where we can send out an all points bulletin, essentially. Because heaven knows that they assemble quickly enough, don't they? Yes, I am often known to do that. I hate to be a bad example. Turban assemble telegram. Yeah. Discord that I really organized, so we could start with someone wants to help with that. Girl, I can't even hardly figure out how to use Discord. And anyways, no, I mean something that like can send alerts to people, you know, like shoot a mailing list. I don't know, like a. I mean, almost. I would be willing to go in for a text tree. Communal tourist channel sounds amazing. I mean, yeah, that does just sound like a good idea. Boy, howdy, will we have to. I have to learn how to use Discord. Like, same. Just something where we could have some alerts that send out to people, you know, be like, hey, so-and-so's being attacked and, you know, dogpiled, go and, you know, turban to the rescue kind of thing. Like an email list would do it, really. You don't like Discord. Well, I mean, maybe if none of us know how to use it, and the ones who kind of know how to use it don't like it, maybe we should just not use Discord. This is a crazy thought. They do currently have the numbers, though. You hate email. Okay. They do currently have the numbers? I mean, so do we, though. You know, I think that there are a lot more of us. We're very scattered is part of it. Part of it is that there's infighting, you know, because I honestly, you know, as a straight, partnered, bisexual person, I don't begrudge anyone their life choices. Like, I don't understand why in the world we want to fight with each other about whether or not a certain sexuality belongs in feminism, because, like, hello, we're all fighting for the same thing here, and it is normies are terse but don't know it yet. Exactly. And we as a group need to get our heads out of our asses in certain ways, okay? Because seriously, if you are a lesbian, mwah, and if you don't deal with men, mwah. I am married to one and I have 2 sons, so I don't have a whole lot of choice in the matter at the moment. I support people not doing that. I don't understand why it has to be either or. Okay? You do you. And if you're a woman, I'm fighting for the liberation, for you to have the liberation to do you. Okay, that's the whole point here. Why in the world we're arguing amongst ourselves over the specifics of this, when the whole point is we don't want anyone to be worried about the specifics of how we live our lives. That is the whole point, is it not? So, you know, we each make our choices, and the whole point is that we should have the freedom to make our choices. If you... Yeah, exactly. I don't begrudge women who don't want to deal with men. I completely get... Well, I'm not going to say completely. In a large part, though, I get it. I feel you, sisters. I do. Like I say, I don't have much choice right now. And, like, see, the universe gave me 2 sons. So, you know, that's fun. I'm going to be dealing with them for a while. Turn my back on him for feminist clout. Exactly. Personally, my strong feeling is that if you can work with males, you should, because they're half the planet as well, unfortunately. You know, and unless we can sort of find a way to get at least a few of them on side, we're not going anywhere with any of this. I hate to say it. So yeah, raise your feminist son. Absolutely. I think that's one of the most important things. If you have a son, absolutely. Raise your feminist son. If you have a son, then that's like the most important thing that you could do. That's what I am doing my best to do. And, you know, people will say, well, you know, you're just fighting against the entire culture. And no, we're not, though. We have to. There's no other option. Yeah, exactly. It's tilting at windmills to dream the impossible dream, right? A male feminist who actually considers women to be people. But, you know, what can you do but get it on the ground floor and drum it into their head from the time they're tiny that, yes, women are people. And that learning about sex from pornography is like learning about conflict management from action movies. Okay? Like, it's not real. None of that shit is real. Limiting media intake, I think, is a big one. And I know I sound wicked conservative when I say that, but like a lot of media is garbage, okay? A lot of media is just trash. And honestly, a lot of the shit that I grew up on, I go back and I watch it again and I'm like, ooh, okay, so we're going to talk about this message and this message and this message, okay? Yeah. Because, I mean, I've already put it on a lot of the time because I trusted it, because it, you know, was something beloved from my own youth. And whoops-a-daisy, turns out the 80s kind of fucking sucked. So, and the 90s weren't a whole lot better. So, you know, I use it as a conversation opportunity. Not fake on her part. Who's fake? What? I missed something. I'm going on and on about raising kids on old movies. Real victims involved. Involved with what, darling? I missed something. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, take the box. Anyways, I could talk more about parenting. I don't necessarily. Right, yeah, I thought V had gone. But I could talk more about parenting from a feminist perspective. Don't apologize. Love it. Love you, have you hanging around. But yeah, I don't talk about the parenting stuff so much. I feel like there's more younger ladies coming up who are going to be interested in that in a few years. You know? Because it's the kind of thing, find it funny, I leave, and you go into the interesting stuff. Oh no, I'm sorry. My mind is just running, you know. Gosh, we're up over an hour now. Do. Murphy's Law. Yeah, right? So true. You're welcome for the demonstration. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the Anna's little pronoun demo the other day, that was like just manna from heaven. Be a proud, hating lesbian. Okay. My dad's sister and her partner have been together since the late 70s, and they live on a horse farm in southern Indiana in a house they built themselves. They are retired art teachers. Who doesn't believe their moms are to blame if they turn out to be trash? Well, you know, I've actually, no joke, pondered that way too much. Because to a certain point, we are responsible for our children's outlook and behavior, obviously. Moms mostly try to raise them right. Exactly. But past a certain point, you know, and that point, but where exactly is that point, and how much, you know, I don't think it's a black and white line that you can say, okay, as of today, you are responsible for everything that you do. But of course, that is exactly what we do. Oh my gosh, yes, I can only imagine. Ugh. I mean, we do kind of draw a magical black line when they turn 18, right? And you are now responsible for yourself entirely. Good luck. Which reminds me of the most boomery thing I heard last night, which was, oh my gosh, a turf dating site. Yes! Oh my god. The youngins like Discord. Yes, that's true. The nature versus nurture argument is a gnarly one. Well, I mean, it's a little column A and a little column B. The trouble is figuring out where one ends and the other begins, right? And as far as where how much do you blame a parent and how much do you hold a child responsible for their shit behavior? That's the kind of thing that I really wish that clinical psychologists would look into. That's kind of their bag. I feel like they're wasting a lot of time these days on a lot of corporate pharma financed bullshit that doesn't actually help anyone or actually solve any problems. I already have boyfriends. Well, it's because boyfriends are extremely easy to get, let me tell you. That is why I find myself in the situation that I am in right now. It's because boyfriends are a hell of a lot easier to get than girlfriends. That and I had literally 2 lesbians look me up and down and tell me that they liked me a lot, but not like that. So, I kind of took the hint. You go where you're wanted. What can I say? Man, part of it's the hair. It attracts them like flies. Yeah, long distance is not the thing. Find the one the farthest. Oh my God. Well, it sounds like you live in a pretty well-populated area at least. I mean, I spent off and on, I've been on, looking at meetup groups and stuff here in this area, and like, just to put it in perspective, our county has 65,000 people, and we are 10 times more than like every other county for 50 miles in every direction. We have the only mall for 50 miles in every direction. So that's the kind of population density that I'm dealing with. Hookup offers every night without trying. From dudes though, I bet, right? At her, it was 2/3 hymns. Oh my God. Oh. No, yeah, that's a problem. And I mean, lesbians were allowed to be lesbians for what, 10 minutes? Right? Really, from women? Okay. That's cool. Well, I'm just speaking from my own experience here. Maybe, I guess that's not. Oh, I see. Never been allowed to be a lesbian. Well, you must have missed that window, well, I guess probably while you were being forced to be married to that dude, I guess. They have boyfriends already. Like, if you have a boyfriend, then how are you looking for anything? That doesn't make any sense. Isn't that what having a boyfriend is, so you don't have to be dating anymore? I mean, sometimes I feel like that's half the reason I'm glad I have my husband. How can you not be allowed? No, I just mean like culturally, it was acceptable for lesbians to be lesbians and nobody was trying to, convince them otherwise for like, I feel like it was about 10 minutes there, maybe around 2010-ish. Men don't generally do that. You can hear my neighbor getting home, I bet. He's a fun guy. I don't understand how anyone says compet is not real. That's ridiculous. It's like saying white supremacy isn't real. Which I have also heard, but not lately. Oh, yeah, of course it is. It totally is. Now, and as somebody who isn't as straight as I look, I get the comments from the straight people, Mm-hmm. Oh, that's sad. And you know what? I don't. Then came out in college. That's a familiar story. I've heard stories like that 20 years ago. So you're about my age. I've heard similar stories before. And personally myself, the fact that someone has been with a man doesn't make them not a lesbian. Okay? Just the fact that you tried something once and decided you didn't like it does not mean that you like it. What the fuck kind of logic is that? That's like my grandmother always trying to get me to try licorice. Well, it's been a while. You don't know. Maybe your tastes have changed. No, Grandma, I'm still not going to like the licorice. So, it's like that saying about virginity was made up by some guy who thinks that a man's penis is going to change a woman's entire life. It's like that. Don't tell me that while still dating, man. Matt Taibbi's amazing, huh? That's the first time I've heard that, although I'm not saying you're wrong. He doesn't get talked about a whole lot at all, from what I see. But yeah, I called myself bisexual since I was a teen. I thought my attraction to women was not valid, and I didn't end up marrying a man. I wouldn't be meeting my family's expectations. Right, yeah, because we never internalize these things, do we? Oh, no. Hello? I think internalized misogyny is like one of the biggest problems facing feminism today. Okay? And it's why we take shit out on each other when it doesn't make any sense to. It's why we attack each other when it doesn't make any sense to. Okay? So, yeah, no, compet is real, and just because you had a thing once does not mean that you secretly want that thing back. What? That makes no sense. Oh. Participating. Yeah, no, that's terrible. He published until the TRAs came after him for his review on What a Woman. Oh, okay, so he's out and about making noise as kind of in a new way. Family reasons is a big reason why lesbian dating went. Oh, Ella, honey, it's all relevant. And this is, I think, the kind of stuff that we need to air. We need to air our. Yeah. And I think I've heard that story before, but, this is the kind of stuff that we need to air, I think. I really do feel that way. That as women, it's important that we discuss these things and get them out in the open so that, love you, Ella. Love you, girl. We need to get this stuff out in the open, and we need to, sort of air our dirty laundry, as it were, dig the skeletons out of our closet, okay? Because we will find out that they're probably a lot more similar than we realize, okay? And even if they're not, even if somebody has something completely, yeah, either you are or you're not. Yes, that's true. But if somebody is going to sit there and tell me that they are just because they've had, experiences outside of that, I don't think negates that. You don't need anyone else's permission. Well, strictly speaking, I suppose that's true. Sadly, I think a lot of us are late to that realization. Yeah. Maybe not personally me for that, but for other things. Yeah. Because, like I was saying, shit, I'm just coming off of 2 weeks of not being able to hold down any food because my digestive system gave me the finger because I've been running my body. And I think that if it's that simple for you, then that's great. I'm not going to knock that. It's kind of, enviable, really. I wish that it were that simple for everyone. I don't think that it is, unfortunately. Yes. Yes. 2 miles in your state, 100 plus miles away. Damn. Oh, man. Somebody lives even more out in the boonies than me. I'm so sorry. Yes. No, no, no. It's about who you desire, and that is what you are. That's your. Like I say, I'm not going to sit here and say that because somebody's had certain experiences, it makes them not what they believe themselves to be. And if you're not attracted to men, then you're not attracted to men. That's way more confusing. Yeah. It can get confusing for some people. It's the kind of thing where I have definitely met some people who they knew exactly who they were, and it really wasn't very difficult for them to assert that in their lives, and they, it's admirable. And I think if you wanted to look at it from a different angle, a lot of people have things like that. It isn't the same thing for everyone, you know. Some of us feel secure in certain things, and some of us feel secure in other things. Speaking for myself, I'm pretty secure in my level of intelligence. Like, my parents met at a Mensa meeting. I dare somebody to come up to me and tell me I'm stupid. I will laugh in their face, okay? On the other hand, some lesbians hurt. Choice easier way. Well, I don't know about easier. Phew. That might be, the pot calling the kettle black there. mm. Now, to be fair, I never, like I say, I myself, I would not get involved with someone who was not, you know, who was only interested in women easier in society. Well, how hard it must be for really young lesbians. Yeah. I don't think anyone necessarily has it easier just because of their sexual orientation, but, you know, there would definitely be some things in my life that would be easier if I didn't have to deal with men so damn much. I'll tell you that right now. Oh. Right, no, the young lesbians, I mean, they don't have anyone to talk. And how I'm trying to reach out to some of the younger, straighter set. Trans women on this, right. Have I ever had a relationship with a woman? No. Not a romantic sexual relationship. No. I've never dated a woman. You're probably, yeah. Like I say, I've had several good lesbian friends. And men stay men. That is so true. And then you can't say, well, I don't claim to speak on everything with authority. I have opinions, but yeah, can and have told me. So they can, like, have a relationship on the side and a boyfriend at the same time. Is that, or they can choose to be lit? I'm sorry, I'm not sure which thread of the conversation you're responding to now. um, but you've clearly been hurt, and that's pick men for the easier life. Oh, well, that is some naivete talking right now. I'll tell you what, because living with men is no fucking picnic. Make their parents happy, well, I don't think my parents are ever going to be happy with anything I do because they're miserable people. Like I say, it was just the people who wanted me around in that way have been male. Chicks don't dig me, if you want to be glib about it. Not that way. Well, society makes it look easier, okay? They don't tell them the part about how they're going to be left alone or refuse to attack other women. See, and I really try not to. I really do my best not to. And I really feel for... The hardest part is when you do feel for somebody and they just don't want you to. You know. No, society makes it look easier, but, you know, they leave out the part where the social structures that support anything women are expected to do have all been hollowed out from underneath us. And we're still expected to do all of the shit. Sexual women as well. I don't know. If I was going to come out with some kind of a fancy label, I would call myself a sapiosexual. I'm not going to say I've never seen a hot person, but... Yeah, probably. You know, I've had my crushes, that's for damn sure. Oh my God, I was so in love with my best friend growing up. Oh God, that was messy. Women being the key word, yes. So, I don't know, I liked girls before I liked boys, but boys like me better. Like I say, my first love too, yeah. Like I say though, I think it's the hair. Really. I think if I was a blonde girl, nobody would look at me twice. Because men have this thing where if you have red hair, then you're a secret nympho. Like it's genetic or some shit. I have had some nasty ass men sidle up to me and say some of the nastiest shit. And then become offended that I didn't reciprocate and get all, you know, into it immediately because what, aren't you a nympho or something? Or, you know, just I love redheads. That's nice. I don't see what that has to do with me. And, you know, if I was going to try and just tilt the winds of society, you know, it is what it is. We all have our experiences, right? We should have a big gripe fest sometime. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, my God. You know, where the rule is nobody's allowed to attack anybody and everybody can just let fly. You can, you know, gripe about anyone who isn't present. Being a male market ginger male is true out. Yeah, you know, I've heard being a redheaded man is difficult. I've heard that the stereotypes for them are even worse. My dad is one. One of my sons is one. So he's the little one, so I guess we'll find out how that goes moving forward. I don't know. My dad kind of fits the stereotype, honestly. He's like a nerdy dude. There's even a turf song about it. About gingers, really? Huh. I missed that one. You know, I'd never even heard that term. I don't have. Huh. I'd never even heard that term until that South Park episode about Kick a Ginger Day. I'll have to look that song up. Not a market failure, yeah. Now, my dad had 2 wives and 3 children. So, I mean, I guess that counts as market success, right? Male market ginger male. That's the name of the song. Right on. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's, my dad's also wasn't a failure then, right? Truning out. Ooh, that's a good title. But, you know, my dad is also nuts. And the kind of person who my children do not know because I have not introduced him to them. So, you know. Market success, perhaps, but that's not the only measure of the measuring stick in life, is it? No, no, no. But, like, and this is, I'm about to give myself away. I'm about to dox myself. But he also was involved in, like, the oldest pagan pride day. Like, he helped organize that. Isn't that weird? Some crazy ass people make some good music, don't they? That is so true. Sometimes I think the crazier you are, the better the music is. Oh, but um yeah, so not only were we redheads, but we were witches as well. So, yeah. I have known some lefty weirdos in my day. And I suppose if I were going to get all huffy about the social stuff, then I would probably be leaving the left. But, like, can we get real for a second about that? Like, there's cultural and then there's political. All right? Like, culturally conservative is people that don't want the culture to change, right? Because the status quo is cool for them. And then political conservatives are, I don't know. What the fuck is a political conservative? People who don't want the political landscape to change? Right, no, the left is liberals. Okay, and I mentioned this in a video a while back, one of like the key mind fucks of modern life is that liberalism, the idea that everybody is an individual and they should have the ability to amass their own wealth and perhaps their own property, and, we should have some class mobility and that kind of thing, owned by Pornhub. Yeah. Yeah, arguable. But so, the idea of an individual making their own way in the world is essentially a conservative idea. Like, the United States, for one, was founded on these ideas. Okay, so calling yourself a liberal and adhering to liberal ideas that, like, oh, I don't know, everyone should have a vote, that doesn't make you a revolutionary anymore. That's the status quo, where it was. So, if we're talking about the left, we are supposed to be talking about socialists, egalitarians, people who believe that the government is supposed to be, you don't want to share your girlfriend. Hey, I am not advocating for sharing of people. No. Because people are not resources. That's it. Straight up. People are not resources. So we can just nip all that in the bud right now, in my opinion. If we're going to be setting up, our turf utopia, we're going to be talking about socialism and sharing of resources. People are not resources. End of. Labor is a resource that you can. Democrats are oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And neoliberalism is exactly what I was talking about. It's classical liberalism, but for some reason they're acting like it's, some newfangled thing. And of course, in the 19th century, the 18th, 19th century, when they were setting the shit up over here, they weren't so worried about social programs. No, they're not leftists at all. No. That's what I'm saying. At the best, they're centrists, because believing in, a market economy and the idea that people have equal rights is the status quo in this country. That is the basis of the founding of the United States. So that should be a given. That should be the starting point. And anyone who is saying, oh, no, we don't need any of that, well, those are, the people who are, I'm certainly not going to, I don't want to call them revolutionaries, but they are, what's a lie? What y'all barking at? American Dream is a fairy tale. Well, if you look at the founding documents and hold them to their word, then yes. She's been dead since they killed labor unions. Yes, well, you want to talk about leftism. Now, there is a leftist idea. Labor unions. Hell yes. Now, there is some socialism for you. Let's do it. Fucking hell. I don't know. Words like promises are nice. Yeah. But the thing about words when they're written down is that you can theoretically attempt to hold somebody to them, and people don't. You know, does America live up to those values? No. No, 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 no. I don't think that that's a reason we should throw up our hands and give up on it, though. That's my 2 cents. And it seems to me that the idea of a nation of equal citizens is not something to be given up on. I mean, shit. The Gettysburg Address. I'm not going to recite it. But the man said it 160 years ago. Jesus. Math don't lie. Option 2, you have 5-4 at this point. I mean, if you have to, you got to remember where they came from in the first place, you know, a lot of the, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the founding fathers were some amazing dudes or something, because they weren't. They weren't the only ones involved, though. You got to remember. British should own the word woman. Well, they think they do. The thing about that is you can't actually own words. You know, and theoretically, the idea of being free from tyranny, isn't that what we're fighting for anyway? Isn't that what liberation is? Right? Which tyranny are we talking about, I guess? Are we talking about a king? No, we're talking about societal tyranny, which unfortunately is not. If only you are allowed to speak them. Well, so far so good, right? We still have our little turban corners that we like to scuttle around in. And, you know, it is. It absolutely is an uphill battle. And that's, look at the state of nature, though. Okay, if we were to go back to living in just the state of nature, you know, that's might makes right kind of shit. Okay, that's what we're struggling against. We're struggling to try and lift humanity up from losing that right. Yeah, maybe. On the bright side, that would prove us right. I mean, I have to look on the bright side because like things have gotten so dark in so many different places that I can't just be like, wow, yeah, you know, fuck it. Like you say, somebody said earlier, we have to. We don't have a choice. We have to just keep on pushing because it's either that or just lay back and let death take us, you know, and we can't do that in schools we have, unfortunately. See, I know in Florida there's a lot of stuff going on down there. Here in Tennessee, like there's really the opposite. They keep making the news for, you know, not kowtowing to the trans lobby. Association called. Yes, that would. One of the things that's gone seriously wrong with this country here from the very, very beginning is money. That's why they allowed the slave trade to persist when they were drawing up the fucking Constitution, was money. Now, I'm not one to quote the Bible liberally here, but goddamn it, the love of money is supposed to be the root of all evil. Right. Politically homeless, I definitely feel that. I was actually a member of our local Democratic committee until a couple of years ago. No, they won't stop at women's and children's rights. No, they absolutely won't. They always come for the most vulnerable first, don't they? Gosh, that was a depressing thought. I feel like I was on a roll and I forgot what it was. Ah. No, 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 no. If you can remember what I was talking about. Or it'll come back to me. Oh yeah, the schools here in Tennessee, they are actually have been making news for doing the opposite. Didn't mean to bum me out. Oh, honey, this shit is heavy, okay? And I don't want you to think that I don't take it seriously because I definitely do. But, like, I will just sit here and start bawling if I let myself. I will absolutely just sit here and start crying. It's happened, okay? I'm a crier, unfortunately. I'm one of those people that cries at cute babies in television commercials. I'm like my grandma that way. And, you know, I've been thinking about her a lot. Member of local Democratic committee. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. No. I don't want to sit here and cry. Like, I've done enough crying. It's been a shit week. Blech. Remember, I was a member of the local Democratic committee until a couple of years ago. When can't fix the world for any of us. Oh, honey, we can't do it alone. That's why we are, getting together. We're here for you. We're gonna help you. No, we're gonna help you. Okay, we're gonna help each other. That's why we're here. And we're brainstorming and we're getting to know each other and we're setting the groundwork and you know eventually things will get better. You know why? Because women aren't going anywhere. What's happening in the schools in Tennessee? Well, let's see. They have passed a bathroom bill a couple of years ago, saying that students are required to use the bathroom according to their sex. And that we're not known as a trans-friendly state, okay? Which is why used a Karen line. Oh no, it wouldn't surprise me. I've been watching her for a while. Love her. But so that's why I feel pretty safe in saying a lot of the things that I say. Is I am not concerned about anybody rolling up to my door or doxing my. Well, this is my workplace. Welcome to my workplace, y'all. So. Or getting me in trouble with my local school. No, I'm not worried about any of that. I don't have to worry about any of that, which is why I can say some, the shit that I say. Oh, we aren't going anywhere. Okay. I think of her as stay strong, ladies, which I love too. Yes, we love Karen. And let's see. The reason I'm not a member of the local Democratic board anymore is that right, yeah, women aren't going anywhere. And that's why eventually, sooner or later, we will win this. The truth will out. Material reality will triumph, okay? Because if it's us, if it's our daughters, if it's our granddaughters, okay, we're not going anywhere. And we seem to have some sort of connection, some sort of appreciation to like the material reality that we're all stuck in that a lot of men just kind of don't. I don't know why that is. Oh, Mom's Net just sent me an email. So they're still out there for now, guys. The reason I'm not a member of our Democratic board anymore is actually because my other half, they like each of our, it's better to be rude than a liar. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The nice older lady, the nice British older lady, what makes the videos. Oh my gosh, I'm spacing on her name. Hello, I'm, like she says her name at the beginning of every video. Oh my gosh, dark hair. I can't think of her name. Miriam McLaughlin, thank you. Yes, she was talking the other day about it was the anniversary of Magdalene's passing, and it was on the same day that she got assaulted, and this is horrible. And she was saying that Magdalene's 40th birthday is coming up in May, and that we should all mark that. And I thought that was a really cool idea. We should make that like our turf holiday, or like make Magdalene's birthday our turban holiday, an International Turf Day or something. Now, that was the day of her passing. And like her birthday, she said, was May 6th or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to totally go back and watch that video again, I guess. Yeah. And I was just thinking like Magdalene's birthday, we should just make that coming up this spring our official. Hell yeah, exactly. We'll just make it official International Turf Day. But so my other half will make it happen. We will make it happen together. Yes. I love it. Got to get that exact date. Put it on a calendar. Put it on all the calendars. But so my other half, because each of our quadrants, I forget what they were called, had a male and a female representative. And this guy lived around the corner from us, and he was my other half in the Democratic committee as, you know, male and female chairperson for our, I can't think of the word, quadrant, whatever. A public holiday? Man, that'll be the test, right? When it becomes an official government holiday. International Turban Day. International Day of Turban Recognition. Yes, I love it. Yeah, so my 17-year-old at the time went over to Better Than Turfmas. Yeah. Turfmas always makes me think of what's that goofy pretend holiday from freaking Seinfeld. Anyway, I'm a 90s kid. I'm so sorry. And I can't even remember it. I'm a 90s kid. I'm getting old. This is a bad combination. Oh my God. What's the thing from that show? You know, the one with the guy. Let's see. Anyway, so my 17-year-old, his wife, Troon days there are. Dude, yes. Wild video about it last week. Oh my gosh. I don't know. A wild video. Who made the video? Sounds like something Menno might do. Today. Okay. Anyway, so his wife had ran out on him, so my 17-year-old, every day the banks pay for it, right? Silent voice. Oh, okay. I thought I was subscribed to her. I didn't see that. I have to go look at that. Yeah, so she went over and was babysitting his kids for him, and he, like, came on to her and was acting like Festivus. That's it. Festivus. Thank you, Ella. Yes. It's an older video. Oh, okay. It sounds like a good one, though. So, yeah, after she came home and told us that, you know, my husband, like, we believed her, obviously, and my husband was sending him a message like, so our daughter's telling us some stuff. What's the deal with that? And we never heard from him again. Mind you, this man had been in my living room 2 days a week, being a pain in my ass for this fundraiser and that fundraiser and whatever for 3 years. Ooh, cool. And after this incident, he disappeared off the face of the fucking planet. Yeah, and from what I gather, he is still a member of said committee, so I am not. And, you know, it occurred to me, I realized while I was working with them that the countrywide, the larger Democratic Party does not give a flying fuck about Democrats in Tennessee because they've written it off. They think they can afford to write it off. They're not interested in fundraising around here. They're not interested in, you know, actually trying to get anyone elected to anything around here. They don't care. Which was a fun revelation, you know. That was fun to figure out. They don't give, the National Democrats don't give a fuck about the Democratic Party in Tennessee. They don't give a fuck. They have written off Tennessee as deep red, and that's that. Yeah. I think maybe they have. Yeah. Pretty badly. Not enough electoral votes. Exactly, which I'm not. I hope this isn't controversial, but I think we should probably just go ahead and do away with the Electoral College and, you know, like let the people actually vote for things. It is what it comes down to, and that's what I ended up realizing in the end. So I was kind of thinking of quitting anyway, and that was just the final nail in that coffin. Yeah, let people vote for the laws. It's absolutely corruption. Like I say, money. Money has been the problem with this country since the very beginning. And, I mean, if you look at the amount of natural resources that are available here in this continent, I think that was inevitable. Supposed to be the idea. I know, right? Democracy, that whole crazy thing we keep hearing about. Apparently, it was invented by the ancient Greeks. You'd think we'd have figured it out by now. Pfft. Ah, well. Not really a thing. Especially when you have a population as vast and diverse as ours. I wonder about that sometimes. I wonder if the United States is actually just a little too big and diverse to actually be maintained as a single country. It's crazy we need laws that state the obvious. Well, you know, I mean, common sense isn't common. See, that's a misnomer. It's a pretty good distraction. Ooh, what's a good distraction? Democracy? Voting? Which billionaire can hire the biggest pro wrestler figurehead? Yeah. Oh my gosh. It makes me think of that old Simpsons episode where they had Kang and Kodos as Al Gore and Bill Clinton. Democracy is a distraction, huh? Do tell. The Rock isn't president. The Rock would be a better president. Shit. He seems like a decently nice guy. Just because, you know, whenever you hear somebody talking about what he was like on set or whatever, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, he was so much fun. It'll probably happen. You know what? Hey, he's hawking, like, health drinks in the grocery store now, so we're a step closer. The movie Idiocracy. Oh my God. You know, I have some issues with that movie because it doesn't, if you look at it a little heavier, it's not quite what it appears. It's very elitist at the end. Wouldn't that be Bruce Jenner? No. He was a decathlete, not a wrestler. See, there's a difference. I assume. It's going with the trend stuff, dumbing people down. Man, there's not the only thing dumbing people down. Have you taken a look at our educational system? Like, my son's in kindergarten. He doesn't know how to make... They're not teaching him to make the letters. I'm going to have to teach the child how to write properly. Like, I sit and I watch him try and write the letters. And, like, he knows them, but he doesn't know how to make them. And he's trying to figure that out on his own. So I'm going to have to take some extra time and teach the poor child to make the letters correctly. In case he ever wants to learn how to write in cursive. Social brainwashing credit score. Yeah, they have that in China already, don't they? Hello.
How you feeling?
Better,
Good.
yeah.
Is this nice milk?
Yes. I was organizing it and then the cat laid on it, but they're pushing it here now.
You get inside the house, both of them. You know you don't go out.
You know, and as far as Dylan Mulvaney being popular with young women, A, they don't know any better, and B, he's bubbly and fun. Send you the links. Send me all the links. Yes, send me whatever. brazenshe@gmail.com. If anybody wants to send me whatever, you know, not threats, obviously. Within reason. But yeah, brazenshe@gmail.com. Walmart wants to mind control you. Walmart wants to control the fucking world, don't they? Ooh, that's scary. I remember when they first launched their credit card, and I'm like, fuck, a bubbly and fun erasure. No, I know, but they always said the devil would be attractive, didn't they? Oh, there you go, quoting the fucking Bible again. Oh my God. I've been living in Tennessee for too long, y'all. Did I mention I was raised by Wiccans? Hi. Gotta get my cord. And like what I like to tell people is that my dad is a Wiccan and my mom is an atheist. So yeah. My dad's a Wiccan, who believes, and the Wiccans believe in everything, and my mom's an atheist and they don't believe in anything, so I ended up somewhere in the middle. But Christian, I am not. My grandma used to tell me that Jesus loved me, and I thought she was talking about a distant cousin. I couldn't remember, so I'd be like, oh, that's great, Grandma. We're out here in the garden now. Because my phone was dying, and I needed to plug it in, and I will be damned if I'm about to sit in the house It's too nice out here today. All right. I'll go back in the house. Stupid fucking bullshit. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I was just about to try and sneak a hit off of my bowl, so of course the phone decided to tell me that it's dying. Hi, kitty. Y'all want to say hi to the kitty? It's my punky cat. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm back now, because I'm sorry. I went around the house trying to find... Okay. This the Wi-Fi is messing with me, because I had to go get my phone cord. I'm still doing the live stream.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
You don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we got a few hanging with us. Here's the link you were talking about. Okay, cool. We're gonna plug in the old machine for a minute. Stand here in the corner like a weirdo. Yeah, ooh, you can see the laundry room. Look at that border. Isn't that just too much? It's like a laundry line. It's school nonsense they are pushing. Okay, cool, yeah. Or like I say, brazenshe at Gmail. If you wanted to send me a link to shit in my email, that's fine. I guess the man's about to walk by. On his way back to his desk. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be in the house. It's stuffy in here. Yeah. I'm sure every parent doesn't. It's on like a federal level, I guess, huh? Because like I say, I know in Florida they were doing some shit, but it would not surprise me. In fact, it would surprise me if they weren't trying to push something on the federal level. It would really surprise me if they weren't doing that. Because that's the only way they're going to get it through, right? That's the only way they're really going to get full coverage, as it were. Because over half the country has already passed. In Florida, they fight this crap. And I responded to a Vox video, gosh, maybe a month ago now, where they were talking about some of the stuff that's going on in schools and about the funding and whatnot. The only way, not the school's funding, will get cut. Exactly, yeah. For their food. Specifically is what I was looking at a while. Gosh, this was back in May I was looking at this. They were threatening to cut school lunch funding over this shit. Yeah. Well, I look forward to reading about it. And you know, that's not liberal or conservative. Governors standing for kids and parents. See, a lot of them have, and that's what I was saying, that over half the country already had laws on the books against this shit. It's not just a couple like deep south conservative states. Oh, no. We're talking 35 plus of the 48.
Love you.
Hey, thanks, some handle.
Shirtless man.
China Big Brother crap. Oh, yep, we're in man alert. Man alert. Oh, you're gonna embarrass me. He's bound to embarrass me.
No, that's my job.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you. Yes, well. Could be worse, I suppose, huh? Who we still got? We got a couple people hanging out still. I guess I'll go till... Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock, really? I was going to go till 1 o'clock. My governor, who I voted for, has no backbone. Really? Oof. Mr. Rad Mom. The mess is alive. Is that where everybody went? Okay, cool. Need to watch them? Okay. Like I say, I was only going to be on here for till like 1 o'clock anyway. I didn't realize how late it was. Me sitting around with no clock. Uh, the bro code and true trans too. Yeah. Oh, wow. They true trans over there still? That's ridiculous. Shoot. Ari hit something. He finally put out a video of his own not too long ago that I thought was made a good point, but you know, how do you like engage with someone like that? I don't know how to. Right, yeah. How do you engage with someone like that? Just because they might occasionally have a good point. You know, I mean, no, even a broken clock is right twice a day. But, I'm going to be brainstorming some stuff for y'all for Saturday. Paid plants. You know, shoot. I don't know about Artie. But I'll tell you, if what's his face? The English. Oh my God, I'm so bad with names today. What's his name? It's his freaking channel. You'll be at your rally. Hell yeah, on Saturday. We gotta finish that. Okay, gotta get the song finished. Okay. Yes. If you gotta go, girl, go. You're loving the stream? That's great. That's great. I'm having a good time myself. I hate to cut it off, but like, unfortunately, I do have shit to do. I gotta finish cleaning my living room and blah. We'll do it again sometime. You know, I mean, if I do 2 videos a week, we could do one of these a week on top of that. Just get together and hang and chat. This is so fun. Yeah. We could, I mean, I'll put up a community post for suggestions, okay? And we can, you know, discuss maybe what day would be good for a live stream for people and maybe future video topics. That could be fun. But yeah, the old phone is dying. See ya, VF555. I just call you V. I hope that's okay. And, mwah. Love to everybody who stopped by. This was so much fun. We'll do it again soon. And, for now, I'm Rad Mom signing off, and I will have something up for y'all this weekend, okay? Bye.